Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today's video is so exciting. I'm going to be trying out a lot of new products that I picked up in the past couple weeks. Haven't even tried them out. I've wanted to wait until I was on camera to try them out for you guys. So I'm really excited for today's video. And if you guys are excited to see some new products, see what I think about them off of first initial impression, then just go ahead and keep watching. I feel so springy today in my little ponytail and my little peach shirt. I'm about to wash my hair after I film, but I didn't want to wear it down because it's greasy, so I just put it back. And I never wear my hair up because I don't really like the way it looks on me, but we're just going to do it anyway. I don't care. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put on my daily hydration moisturizer. This is not new. Clearly, I use it in every single video, but we're going to be starting on the eyes. But I want to get a little bit of moisturizer on my face first before we do anything, just so we can make sure everything else that goes on top of this just works to the best of its ability, because my face is hydrated. So make sure I get underneath the eyes. My desk is such a mess again. Are we surprised? Because it's always a mess. But I'm going to go ahead and start with some primer for my eyelids. And I'm just going to go in with my MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot and Painterly. I have to read off the back now because if not I'll say Soft Ochre Painterly Paint Pot, and that's both of the shades of the lightest ones, so it doesn't make any sense. So I have to read off the back or I'll mess it up. I entirely put way too much of that on. Okay, so I'm going to dip into the palette to see if there is a shade that I can set my lids down with. And the palette that we're going to be using on the eyes today is something a little bit different. I've never used this brand on my channel, and I've never actually tried anything out from them. And I actually met someone through my Instagram beauty page, and she reached out to me and asked if I wanted to try out the Arbonne brand, the makeup section of the Arbonne brand, and just see what I thought about it. So I ordered one from her. I'm going to be trying it out today. This is the Arbonne It's All in the Eyes Volume 2 eyeshadow palette, and it's so stunning. When it came in the mail, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm obsessed. So this is what the palette looks like. It's more of a cool toned slash a little bit of color on this side. It's beautiful. It has a little mirror in the top. I don't want to blind you guys. You can kind of sneak peek see how incredibly messy my desk is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, is there a shade in here? Yeah, I'm going to use the shade Marble right here, and I'm going to set down my lids with that. I'm not a sticky base kind of girl. I'd rather just set down my lids just so I can easily blend everything, and everything works better for me that way. I've tried a sticky base and it just was not my favorite. So there's that. I'm going to zoom you guys in so we can get into the palette and talk about what I'm going to do, because I'm not sure yet. Hello, welcome to my eyeballs. Okay, so I'm thinking that I want to go in with the colorful side. Are you shocked? I love color. I use it all the time on my channel and just in general. I think I'm wanting to go for like, I'm like really drawn to this sapphire color right here. So I think I'm going to do that kind of all over the lid. But first I'm going to apply some transition shades. So I'm going to dip into Pebble, which is this shade right here. And I'm going to put this all in my crease. So this is definitely more of like a tan gray color, but because I'm thinking about putting that blue on the lid, this is going to be a good transition shade because blues are definitely more of a cool toned color. They don't have any warmth in them. So this will be a good transition shade. And so far this shade is blending out really nicely, which is a really good sign because sometimes grays can be a little bit harder to blend. I don't know if you remember which video was it? I don't remember. I think it might have been I don't know. It was a few videos ago, and I talked about the e.l.f. Opposites Attract palette and how terrible those colorful shades were. They're just a harder shade to formulate, so this is really cool. This palette is a little bit more expensive. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this palette was around $56, $55, which is really kind of expensive. But my friend Emily, which I didn't even say her name is Emily Gardner. If you guys want to follow her, I'll leave her information up on the screen. But the ingredients in these palettes are all natural, super good high grade quality. So I mean, that makes a little bit of sense as to why this palette would be a little bit more expensive. That's more than I typically spend on a palette, but if this palette works good, then it'll totally be worth it. So let me just keep blending this out and then go into the next shade. Okay, I'm going to be going into the shade Geode next, which is this beautiful purpley cool toned shade. And I'm going to be putting this in my crease as well, just a little bit more concentrated. I'm going to use an M456 for this. Oh, I don't know if that's picking up on camera. That is such a pretty like lavender purple shade. It doesn't look quite like that in the pan, but that is so beautiful. I am dying. That's so beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my first blending brush and I'm lightly gonna dip into that same shade. I just wanna make it a little bit more prominent now that I see the color on my crease. Oh my goodness, that's so stunning. I don't know if it's picking up the actual color on the camera from far away because I don't have anything but like my viewfinder. It looks like it's not picking up the actual color very well. Oh my goodness, this shade is so stunning. All right, so I've just swatched the sapphire shade on my lids, on my hand, and it looks like it's gonna need one. It's gonna be one that's gonna need some setting spray. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in first with just a dry brush. This is an e.l.f. It doesn't say what it is, but it's just like a chunky packer brush. And I'm gonna go on first with this kind of brush and see what happens. Yeah, absolutely no pigment with that. So we're just gonna try a few different brushes. This is a Morphe M166, and I'm gonna go in with that shade and see if this helps anymore. Okay, nope. Okay, I'm lastly gonna try it dry with a Morphe M224. See if that works, and if not, then we'll go in with a wet brush. That's working a little bit better, but not enough for me to want to try it by itself like that, all the way over my lid. So I'm gonna take a little bit of Morphe setting spray and just spritz that brush. And if this still doesn't work, we will try my finger. Okay, we're gonna go in with my finger because this shade is not doing too hot on its own or with a wet brush, so. Okay, that definitely worked better. I'm going to take a smaller blending brush and I'm actually gonna take a little bit of that sapphire shade and blend it into my crease and see if we can get that blended out a little bit. And then I'm gonna go back in with Geode purple shade. Just blend out that crease. And then I want to go in with another Morphe M456 and I'm going to take the shade Onyx and I'm going to put this just on the outer corner just to deepen up that area just a little bit. Okay, I've got this eye done. I do have some fallout, but I'll clean that up before we move on to the face. I'm going to do this eye off of camera really quickly, and then we will be back to do the rest of the face. There is a few other eye things I picked up the other day that I did not use in this video because I did use that palette. So I want to show you guys those really quickly, and then we'll move on to the rest of the face. But I picked up this Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art, which I know these are released a long time ago, but these are beautiful. I have it in the shade Topaz Twinkle, and I want to show you guys the shades of these. Oh my goodness, so pretty. One's metallic and then one is a straight glitter, and they're beautiful. They have them in so many colors. They had even colorful ones, and I restrained myself because I probably won't wear the colorful ones a lot, but these are the colors of them. This is the metallic and this is a glittery, clearly, as you can see on my hand, but beautiful, beautiful pigmentation, and they look absolutely beautiful. I also picked up this from Revlon. I picked up a couple things from Revlon eye-wise because I haven't really tried anything out, and I wanted to see if there was any like hidden gems. This is the Revlon Color Stay Cream Eyeshadow. You guys might not know this about me, but I love olive green. It is my absolute favorite color to wear on my eyes. I think it's because I have brown eyes, and I think it just really makes the eyes stick out. So I bought this. I've already swatched and everything, but it is so beautiful. I will do so for, hold on, my hand is still wet from that makeup wipe, so It's just not working. But this is a shade, I think it has a, it doesn't say the color, but it's just the olive green one. And this is a beautiful like olive green color. And what is something that's really cool about this is that it has on the cap, it has a little built-in brush, which actually works so well for the cream eyeshadow. Like this is a hand swatch right here, and I'll show you it with the brush. Actually really picks up the product well. So you can see the difference in the brush swatch and the finger swatch. So that's really, really cool that each of these shades comes with their own little brush. So cool. Okay, so now we're gonna be going in with primer, and I did not put on my Soap and Glory primer because we have a new primer to try out. So excited about this. And this is an old primer. I just have never actually tried it, and I've always wanted to. This is the NYX Angel Veil Primer. I'm so excited to try this out. I heard a long time ago from Nakia Joy that this is a really good primer, and I've heard it's a really good dupe for the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer, which is a primer I've always wanted, but it's so expensive. I just never have actually jumped the gun and bought it. So I've heard this is a really good dupe for it. I just removed the seal and there was like a lot of oil, so I'm just gonna shake that up again, and I'm gonna apply some on my face. Also, ew, it's all oily. That's not normal. Ally Glines is another one that talks about this primer. It's really oily, and I don't think that's supposed to be like that, just from how I've seen other people apply it on their face. But I'm gonna use it anyway, so there's that. Why is that oily like that? I'm confused. If you guys have used this primer, let me know down below if it's oily, because I don't remember seeing it be oily on the other people that I've seen wear it, so that's kind of confusing, and I'm kind of nervous that I just put that all over my face because I don't do oily primers because I am very oily, so I'm kind of concerned. But we'll just see. We'll just see what happens. Okay, so for foundation, I'm going to be using my Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. I just reviewed this on my channel, so if you guys have not seen it, I will make sure to link it up in the little eye. I don't remember which way it goes, but I think it's over here. But anyway, regardless, I'm going to be using this today on my face, and yeah, so it is pretty new to me. Fun fact, I always work outer to inner because my T-zone is where I'm the most oily, and I like to put less product there. So even though my cheeks are pretty red here, I usually wear foundations that cover right there, and I'll do the most product on the outer edges of my face. So that's why I always blend from outer to inner corner. Inner corner. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I do such a little amount on my nose because there's not really anything to cover, and I also like seeing my freckles on my nose. So I just do a small layer. Okay, I do have a new concealer to try, but I'm also going to be trying something else out today. I'm going to be trying some cream contouring, which I have used liquid bronzers before, as you would have seen in my Juno & Co video. That's the video that I had that bad eyeshadow in. That's the video. But I'm going to be trying out some cream contouring today with the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick? Shadow Stick Foundation. I got this at TJ Maxx, and it's in the shade Contour? Really? That's not the shade. I know it's not the shade. Shadow, in the shade Shadow. Okay, I'm confused. Anyway, I'm going to be trying this out on my skin today, so I'm pretty excited about that. Let me make sure I get it even. Is that even? This is like a perfect tone for me. It's cool tone, but it's not completely cool tone to where it's gonna like do weird stuff to my face. So what should I use? This kind of brush? Or should I use my Cosmetics brush? Let's try this brush. See how that works. I think we need a denser brush. Oh no. It's taking off my foundation. Is that really? Oh my gosh, it's fully taking off my foundation. What? Okay. We're not using that then. I'm not just gonna try you and you take off my foundation. How rude. Okay, so that cream contour didn't work, so never mind. I've seen so many people use that before and it looks great on them, so I'm just confused. Maybe, wait, let's try it again with the sponge. And let me warm it up on the back of my hand, because this stick foundation is a bit stiffer. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do some dots just like that. I'm blending it out with my sponge. Let's see if that works. Did that work? Let's try this side. I can't tell. I really can't if this is working or not. And I can't tell if it's making me look muddy or not. You know, I really can't tell. I see a little bit more of a hollow, but I don't know if that's really doing anything. So we're just gonna go into the next product, okay? We're gonna go into the next product. The next product that I have to try out today is the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Swan. I'm gonna be trying this out. They had a sale, it was like 40% off like a few days ago, so I picked one up online, not in the stores or anything. So I'm gonna be using this underneath my eyes, conceal my bags, conceal my bags. Okay, she's on. Not as full coverage as Shape Tape, not at all, but I'm not gonna do an extra layer. I'm just too lazy to, so we're just gonna go with it. Not every concealer has to be the fullest coverage, so we're just not gonna worry about it. I don't have a new powder, but I'm gonna go in with a Pretty Vulgar one just because I don't use it a lot on camera. I love this powder for clients, like bridal clients especially, because it just looks so pretty under the eyes. But it's so expensive, so I don't really use it that often, so there's that. I'll make sure I have no creases. I'm setting my under eyes with a Morphe E48, one of my favorite brushes for powder. So good. And then I'm going to go in and set the rest of my face with my Coty Airspun loose translucent powder. Yeah, my cheeks just look muddy from that color, that Anastasia one. So I would say that that's probably not a good shade for me, but I don't think I really like the consistency of it anyway, so it's just not for me. I brushed through my brows in a video probably 10 times at least because I want them to stay fluffy. I think I'm just gonna keep it simple. We're gonna do all the shades that we did on my upper lash line on my bottom as well. So I'm gonna take Pebble first. Even this shade has like a lot of fallout, which is slightly annoying. Then going into Geode, the purple shade. And then I think for the main shade, I'm going to stamp it on my lower lash line, and then I'll blend it out afterwards. And I'm just gonna spray it with some setting spray. Lots of fallout, people, lots of fallout. I'm gonna be going in with the Sapphire shade again, and just blending it out on my lower lash line. So another new product that I picked up, I have some of these in another color, but this is the Jordana Easy Liners, and I got a new shade called Blue Divine, and I think this is gonna go perfect in the waterline and on my tight line. Okay, so I've just put that liner on my waterline and tight line. I can never speak. And now we're gonna go in with a color on my inner corners, and I'm just gonna take the shade, I think I want to mix Slate and Opal, and we'll see how these do. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm going to also stick that on my brow bone as well. All the way to the inner brow to clean up any of that extra shadow we don't want up there. Okay, so now I'm going to pop on some new lashes, the Ardell Double Ups. These are not new by any means, but anytime I see someone wear these lashes, before I know what they are, I'm like, what are those lashes? Those are so beautiful, and they're always these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply some mascara, just the Milani Highly Rated, because it's right here in front of me. I'm going to apply those lashes, and then we'll get back into the face. I love how this video started out springy, and now I have a full-blown blue smoky eye on, but that's okay. These lashes might be my new favorite lashes of all time. I mean, not for every day because they are dramatic, but I love them. I love them. I had a lot of trouble putting them on, but I think it's just because I'm dumb, not because the lashes are dumb. So, and I literally can never get my inner corner to stick down, so that's fun. Love that. I can't stop looking in the viewfinder. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna put on some lip balm just because my lips are dry. Okay, I don't have a new bronzer. I was thinking that that stick foundation would work as a bronzer, but since it didn't, let's go in with something. Let's go into my City bronzer from Maybelline. I haven't used this in forever, so I'm gonna go into it with my little stipple brush from Lexi. This is a 516 Duo Fiber powder. And I like this when I don't want to bronze everywhere. I can just kind of concentrate it a little bit in the hollows of my cheeks. I love this shade of bronzer as well. Okay, blush. I think I want to use, I use all three of them. I just mix which one with the eyes.
That one with the eyes. Oh, well, that one with the eyes. That one with the shirt.
I know, at the beginning of this video, I was like, I feel so springy, and I'm wearing a blue smoky eye.
The eyes are really pretty.
My mom came in and I was talking to her for like 10 minutes. My camera was recording. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, we're going to go in with blush next. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio in Pool Party. That's what it looks like right here. It's beautiful. I just take a mixture of the three. I just go like that and then put it on my cheeks. I know the eyes are really dramatic and you're supposed to go light on blush when your eyes are dramatic, but I can't go light on blush because I just love it too much. So we're just going so intense. I'm going to spray my face again with my Morphe setting spray. And then I think for a highlighter today, I'm going to go in with my amrezy highlighter. I feel like you can't just do anything but a gold highlight with a smoky eye like this. So let me find my highlighter brush, which I can never seem to find. It's probably because my desk is always messy, but here I am. All right, taking this on my Morphe M501. And I'm going to douse my face in this because I feel like you can't just insult amrezy by doing a subtle highlight. Ooh, she went really intense today. I actually do have a new highlighter palette, but I didn't use it because I wanted to use this. I think I want to put this on my inner corners. Sue me. amrezy doesn't let us down. She really doesn't. Not with her Instagram pink series, not with her highlighter. Okay, and last is lips, and I picked up some of the Jordana Easy Liner retractable pencils for your lips, and I picked up 3 shades. I am going to be using the most nude one today, which I believe is, I can never tell because they're just two different colored pinks. Oh yeah, definitely Rock and Rose. I'm definitely going to be using Rock and Rose today, which is just like a more neutral pink, and I'm gonna overline. I'm overlining today. I'm in that mood. So just be ready, okay? Okay, and last but not least, let me find the lipstick I want to use. It's a new one. It's new to me. I don't think it's new from the brand at all. I don't even know if they actually sell this anymore, but I picked it up at TJ Maxx. This is the Bare Minerals. I don't like the name. I'll put it on the screen. Actually, I'll put it down below. This is a Bare Minerals lipstick, and I'll leave the name down below because I don't want to say it. Oh my goodness. I am dying, living, breathing for this look. I love everything about this look. The eyes were a little difficult. I think that shade, just the overall lid shade, was just a little difficult to blend. But I like the palette overall. I think the color story of the palette, where's it at, is beautiful. I think this palette is worth the money. I think that shade was just a little difficult to blend, but that's just one of the shades in the palette. I really do like it a lot. I think it is a great palette. I love these lashes. I loved pretty much everything I tried except for the foundation stick, which has powder all over it because I just spilled my powder everywhere. The Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick. I really can't talk today, but that's the only thing that I really didn't care for. I really liked everything, and I'm just this look. I feel like I can't even talk because I'm just like so baffled at how this looks. So this is the final look. I really love how this turned out so much. I love how we started out springy, but we're full rocker chick, smoky eye, navy blue. I don't even know what, but I love it and I cannot wait to take pictures of this look. So yeah, if you guys like this video, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. Also, like this video, give it a big old thumbs up before you leave. Once you have subscribed, please make sure to turn on the little bell notification so you're notified every single time I upload, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Okay. Okay. Take it easy.